Greetings, Gurks. It's your overlord, Gurkenstuhl here. Wanted to go over with you the future of Gurkenstuhl, or I guess what we're going to be doing for now. As most of you know, the games that I was covering, either I have gotten bored of and quit, or just in a really bad spot. I wanted to get really into Bleach, and the player base on Steam's dead already, so we can't really do that. I have it on PlayStation, but I'm not streaming stuff on PlayStation, and there's just not a lot of content to make on a fighting game for a guy like me. I just play it and have fun. Nothing else really to do. We were also going really hard on the First Ascendant, and I love that game, but there's really no end game, and it's really easy. And outside of being a gooner and like getting skins, there's like not a whole lot to do there either. And so then I was thinking, okay, well, we were doing great on Marvel Rivals. We hit Celestial, we were a god, and views were really good. We could go back to Marvel Rivals. However, there's not a new season out. That game's also at an all-time low in terms of player count, and it's just not hitting the same because I got bored. And then I remembered there was a game I played before Marvel Rivals that I was so addicted to that even though I was waiting for Rivals for a very, very long time, I played this game instead. And I did as much as I could in this game, and then I told myself I have to stop or I will, go homeless and never do anything again except play this game. I want to wait at least until there is a new season and new classes, and then we'll delve back in. That game's Path of Exile too. I've told a lot of people I'm never playing this game again because it's too much. And maybe I am wrong to get back into it. But I think if I am going to make a sustainable content creator career and invest in all of you and really showcase how to have healthy, relationships with games, invest in your mental health and your walk with God, then I need a game that can actually like have legs and stay with me. And this game has that. It's got plenty of gameplay. You can play it forever. It's really fun. It's beautiful. It's free. At least it will be free. And it's not going away anytime soon. This game is definitely going to stick around, and it's fairly hardcore, just like me. So I felt like it was a perfect game to, encapsulate who I am and allow me to provide better content. And as a channel, I want to focus more on all of you, how to have, just like the other things that I had just said. And if we're gonna make content on a game, I want to do it on a game where I feel like the devs really try hard and care a lot about their players. And to kind of emphasize that, we just made a video on it, but they released their patch notes for this new season. Look how long this is, guys. Look at the number of changes that are coming to this game in the first big update in early access. We're not even halfway through. Oh, we're not even halfway through the page here. Look at this. All changes. This is an insane amount of changes for a game. Like, that is crazy. Literally insane. The devs care. They really do. And so I want to cover the game. And the new update will be in 1 day, 15 hours. They got a little launch thingy on their website. They're releasing a really cool new character called the Huntress, who looks really, really cool. You have a spear and a buckler. Um, they got new ascendancy classes, and they're just changing a lot. They're adding a lot of really cool stuff that I'm like really excited for. And that's kind of the announcement. That is the future of the channel. These characters are all going to be getting retired, quote unquote, because they will no longer be good still, right? They're completely changing the whole meta, and we're all going to get to start from scratch. If you guys are new to ARPGs, like I am, this will be my first ever reset, meaning everything that I have progressed in the game is going to get wiped clean, essentially, and you will be restarting the game with all the changes, with all the knowledge you had before. Some people hate this, some people love it. I have never been someone that liked it. I always hated this idea, but I've heard that it is fun and it is worth it, and therefore I am going to give it a chance and actually stick it out and do it. So I'll be making my new character on the new server with the new economy, and we will be getting into the ARPG life. If you've never experienced it, I highly recommend you all get PoE 2 and you try it out for yourself. See what you think. Tell me how much fun you're having, because this game's really, really quite fun and it's very pretty. And I think anyone could easily have fun and get addicted to this game. It's even got split screen co-op, so if you want to play on the same screen on your console or your PC with your loved one or something, it's an easy game to do that. It's just really good. I mean, it's a live service game, of course, but it is a game where you go around, collect loot, fight dudes, go through a whole campaign, get stronger. I'm not really doing it justice. I guess I could also kind of show you guys what you do. I'll hop on my main character. It's a sorcerer. And you'll just get to see, I guess, the end game first because that's the easiest thing to show you. But this is kind of like my hideout here, right? And just to show you the end game without like, making me all sad, I will go to my stash, grab a map key. We'll do a level 1 map key. I know my inventory is full. Don't make fun of me. Level 1 map because we do not want to die in a video showcasing the game and why I love this game so much. But this is a sorcerer, right? You move with WASD. You have all these skills here that you choose. You can choose which ones. You socket them in here. So you pick a skill and you can equip them. So because I have like mostly passives and stuff, that's weird. I don't have enough intellect for my spark. Is it gonna work? Still works. It's just probably doing dramatically reduced damage. Oh, okay. I was using the wrong weapon. That's why. Wrong weapon. Okay. I was like, that's crazy. I've been using it with no problem. You have different weapons, so keep that in mind, chat. And then if you want to see like, so these are my skills, and then if you want to see my passives, this is the passive skill tree. We have obviously gotten fairly high level, but there is a lot of skills to choose from. It's not that overwhelming. Just follow a guide if you're new. It makes life so much easier. And we are going to go through here. You can play it like League of Legends where you click to move, or you can play it like, a normal video game and use WASD, which is what I do. But as you can see, this game is a visual spectacle, and you can combine elements too. So I make fire. I'm going to shoot lightning through the fire and energize it. It looks awesome. I don't need any of the loot in here. But this is a Stormweaver, so I basically am shooting lightning bolts everywhere, and my whole build is designed around making these little lightning bolts go really fast, really far, and do lots of damage. I think it's quite fun. I really enjoy it. And I think you will too. But all the classes play fairly differently. Not all of them are like this. Like my monk has a giant ice staff that freezes everything, and then they explode. And it's very, very cool and fun to watch. It's so satisfying mowing down hordes in this game. I think it's a running theme on my channel. I like games where I get to fight a lot of dudes at the same time. Where this differs from the first Descendant is like the amount of variance in the endgame is insane, and there's actually a reason for me to get stronger and get better gear. Like these enemies can easily one-shot me, ruin my day, steal my XP. There's pinnacle bosses that you work towards as well, depending on which content you're grinding. And when doing said content, you actually get more efficient at it. Like you can set your skill points to like make that content easier than it would normally be. And I really do enjoy that part of this game too. The end game is extremely robust. It's kind of like an MMO, but it's not an MMO. But it is a co-op game. I wish World of Warcraft was like this though. If WoW was this good, oh man. Would I play a lot of WoW? I have no idea how popular this game is to watch. Yo, thanks for the likes, project. I have no idea how popular this game is as like a streamer game or a YouTube game, but I just really like this game, and I think more people should give it a chance. I think it's going to be really, really big in the next year when it's free to play. I think a lot of people are going to give it a try. The reputation for it is just so good. And the first game, the biggest barrier for entry was how complicated it was, but they really simplified things a lot for this one. It's a lot more accessible, I would say. Okay, I think we beat the map. It says map complete over here. And that's a map. Most of the end game consists of going through this. So you go through here and you juice up maps with these towers. And then you go through and clear everything out. And this goes on forever. This never ends. You have your normal axe, though, that you can go through to unlock this part, which is nice. So, very fun. With that, that's the end kind of this video. We will be showcasing a lot of PoE content, on stream coming up, and I will post what I feel like is beneficial to post, and I won't post what's not. So don't expect me to just spam a bunch of slop content. I'm just gonna post what I care about, what I think is good, and hopefully help encourage all of you to have fun with gaming again as well. Like, comment, and subscribe below, and come tune in for a stream.